Championship Wrestling returns to Baltimore at the Baltimore Civic Center on Saturday night, February 7th, scheduled to compete in the Pro Wrestling Spectacular. You'll see live and in color, so to speak. That's probably the only way you will believe what your eyes see, making reference to Rex and King Lou Albano's Moondogs. More tag team action headed your way on the 7th of February in Baltimore. The tag team title holders, Tony Garea and Rick Martel, adding a lot of dignity and class to the championship. Their opposition will be Fred Blassie's daily double of the Hulk and the Hangman. Notwithstanding the main event, ladies and gentlemen, on the card, with Bob Backlund defending the World Wrestling Federation Championship against Killer Khan. Right now, our guest will be Sergeant Slaughter. And the reason for the interview with Mr. Slaughter and his manager, the Grand Wizard, is that Sergeant Slaughter has yet a great opportunity on this card in Baltimore, does he not?
He does indeed. The people in Baltimore adore Mr. Tony Atlas and his bulging muscles and his empty head. Well, you can pose all you want to, flex all your muscles, but when the bell rings, you face Sergeant Slaughter. Sergeant.
But Tony Atlas, you know all about me. And when you look in this face, look at this face. Do you want to face this man? You know what kind of man it takes to wear a hat like this? You know what kind of man it takes to blow a whistle like this and order punks like you around? Do you? I can't hear you, Tony Atlas, but the people will hear you. They'll hear you when your neck is in the Cobra clutch and you're begging, please, Mr. Slaughter, please, no more, and then I'll have you.
Perhaps Mr. Slaughter in for a rather rude awakening in Baltimore when he locks up with Mr. USA, Tony Atlas. Our guest now, the World Wrestling Federation champion, Bob Backlund. And Bob, the fans of Baltimore are really looking forward to this auspicious occasion, starting the season off, the 1981 season, but against Killer Khan, a one-of-a-kind individual.
Yes, well, I hope we can start this season off in a victory, but boy, I'm going to have my hands full with this man. He's very confident. He's a very proud man. He's a very determined man, and he's got Freddie Blassie in his corner, who wrote the book on breaking the rules in professional wrestling, and I know how bad Freddie Blassie wants his world title around one of his men's waist, so he's going to have Kong pretty keyed up and ready to go in that ring, so I'm definitely going to have to be ready to go and give it 100% and get a victory in Baltimore.
Killer Khan with a very unusual background. He has a sumo style background as well. He has all the martial arts, karate, kung fu, as well as the American catch-can style. He is such a unique individual. There's only one like him.
Yes, they threw away the mold when he was developed. But I've been traveling quite a bit in the past few months and been in some countries that Kong is well known, and he's left his mark in every one of those countries with victories and a few injuries behind him. So I'm going to have my hands full, but I'm going to give it 100%. The fans have always been good to me, Vince, in Baltimore, and I don't want to let them down.
Thank you very much. Bob Backlund, with a lot riding on his shoulders, tremendous responsibility, the World Wrestling Federation title holder, meeting Killer Khan. Coming into view now, Freddie Blassie, the manager of a whole horde of wrestlers.
Hail the new tag team champions, the Hangman and that handsome hunk, Hulk Hogan. I guarantee you, while these two so-called pretty boys, the tag team champions, Rick Martel and Tony Garea, go around prancing and primming and showing off for their female fans, my two men are going to annihilate them and take that tag team title. And then, here comes the next world heavyweight champion, Killer Khan. Take a good look at him out there, you pencil neck geeks. This man here is so mean, I guarantee you. They dug pits, and two men get in that pit, and only one comes out. And that's Killer Khan. And I guarantee you, this man here, he'll stop at nothing until he gets that world heavyweight title for me from Bob Backlund. Bob Backlund, I didn't have to teach this man how to be mean. He's naturally mean.